Hey everyone, pretty big news update today. Now, of course, we've been on about the Switch Pro for about a million years at this point, and we've seen no reveal from Nintendo. But we have a third-party publisher has actually revealed the first Switch Pro game. They revealed a game that is coming to the next generation of Nintendo consoles, or whatever the case may be, and many people are thinking this could either be the next-gen thing for Nintendo, or a sort of next successor, a next thing for the Switch Pro. Yeah, let's take a look at it. So there was a recent interview with the devs of Aiden Chronicle, 100 Heroes, and they're saying that they pledged, I believe the game was on Kickstarter, that they're going to release on Xbox One, the Xbox Series S, the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Steam, Epic Games Store, and here's the important part, Nintendo's next generation hardware. So a developer for a game that is coming out in 2023 now as opposed to 2022, is now saying that Nintendo's next generation hardware is a thing that they're going to be aiming for. Now this is really interesting because they haven't said Switch. There's no mention of the Switch, meaning that the game can't run on the base Switch. They're not saying this is the Switch Pro, but they're not saying it's also the next generation of Nintendo. They're just saying Nintendo's next generation hardware. This is really interesting because now devs are coming out and saying that things are on the horizon. Something new from Nintendo is coming. And of course, you know, the base Switch has been out since 2017. It's, you know, going to be 5 years old now. It's going to be 5 years old in March of next year. I know it's a little while away, but still, you know, the Switch is getting old. Of course, the Wii U was 5 years old. They finished the Wii U. You know, if we don't hear about a Switch Pro soon, we should probably be hearing about something to do with the next generation of Nintendo, and this is our first sort of hint at that. You know, just last week, Doug Bowser turned around and said, you know, we're looking at technology to, you know, look for our next generation console, our next generation system, and yeah, all signs are leading to either a Switch Pro reveal or some kind of new hardware from Nintendo. And to be honest, it's not really surprising. I mean, you know, as we've already said, you know, the Switch is getting old now. You know, as you're seeing now, Mario Golf. In my opinion, you know, it doesn't look the best. It doesn't run the best either. You know, it could do with a sort of next-gen Switch or maybe even, you know, a new console to run a little bit better. You know, I don't really think that Mario Golf runs that well, looks that well. You know, some of the textures are pretty muddy. You know, some of the resolution is pretty low sometimes. You know, frame rate isn't the best. In terms of performance, it doesn't run the best. So I feel like a new Switch Pro is on the horizon. Of course, Breath of the Wild 2 and stuff like that. You know, it seems time. It seems time. Lots of Nintendo games are struggling to run on the base Switch, and now we're hearing devs come out with new information saying, you know, our games can't run on the base Switch. We're waiting for the next generation of hardware. You know, of course, also the game that they're talking about comes out in 2023, which means, you know, we could be seeing a Switch Pro reveal end of this year, come out in 2022. So then again, the game could come out in 2023. But then again, 2023 could be the launch year of a brand new console because, you know, it's going to be a long time since 2017. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this Nintendo News Update, everybody. Let me know your thoughts. Are you excited for the Switch Pro? Do you think this is real? What do you think to a developer coming out and saying, wait, our game is coming to the next generation of hardware? Let me know your thoughts. Comment below, everybody, and I'll see you in another video. Cheers for watching, everyone.